But you said kind of given the money and the time or the facilities, maybe we'd be able to communicate with whales and elephants.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that was really interesting. And I thought, yeah, absolutely, why not? And do you stand by it? Do you think we could? How intelligent do you think they are? And just kind of expand on it a little bit.
Well, I actually think they're more intelligent than we are, but we measure intelligence by hand-eye coordination, by
Anthropocentric ways of measuring intelligence again.
ability to manipulate tools. I was debating this whaler in Norway one time. He says, "Well, Watson, you say that whales are more intelligent than people. This is a stupid thing to say." I said, "Well, yeah, but George, I measure intelligence by the ability to live in harmony with our ecosystems, and by that criteria, they're far more intelligent than we are." He said, "Well, by that criteria, cockroaches are more intelligent than we are." I said, "George, you're beginning to understand what I'm trying to tell you." There is an intelligence that goes through all various species. Ours is a tool-making intelligence, but other animals use tools too, but not to the same extent. But if dinosaurs didn't go extinct, they probably would have evolved into a sort of a bipedal, intelligent dinosaurian sort of thing, them doing the same thing we're doing right now. But whales, the largest whale on the planet is the sperm whale brain at 9,000 cubic centimeters. The orca has a brain of 6,000 cubic centimeters compared to the human brain of 1,700 cubic centimeters. The convolutions on the neocortex area of orcas and sperm whales are far, far more pronounced than on human beings. So there's more brain area. Plus, all brains from mice to people have 4 lobes, except for cetacean brains have, 3 lobes. Cetacean brains have 4 lobes. And that 4th lobe is all associative behavior, which thought, language, communication. English language has 400,000 words. A humpback, 2 million various identifiable vocal components in there. I think whales communicate with each other similar to the way our computers do, by sending large amounts of information in short bursts of sound. And in that way, being able to transmit images to each other in that way. Dr. Paul Spong, Dr. Roger Payne have done a lot of work on this. And where formerly people would laugh at it, it's now starting to be taken very, very seriously. We haven't learned a single word of dolphin, but dolphins have learned English words. And the interesting thing about the one they learned those words is they had learned them 6 months in advance of actually saying them, but they had to actually learn how to say it slow enough because everything's so fast and at such high frequency. They had to slow it down, say, more fish, like thing like that. It's like, so that was a big difference on it. But and also I think, elephants are highly intelligent, but again, it's all relative. If a dog comes into your room there, it could tell you who was there yesterday. We can't do that. So it's all relevant to that. I know in Biology 101, they always have this whole same thing, here's a rat's brain. Here's a dog's brain. Here's a chimpanzee brain. Here's a human brain. You can see that the convolutions of the neocortex of the human are greater than blah, 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 go down that. And the size of the brain is bigger. I said, well, you never put an orca brain up there because it makes us look really stupid. We don't like to be look stupid, so we don't put it up there. And they said, well, it's brain to body weight, because they're big animals, they have big brains. Dinosaurs had small brains, big bodies. And if you did brain to body weight, the hummingbird would be the most intelligent species on the planet, but it doesn't work that way. Big brains are big brains, and therefore capable of high intelligence. Cetaceans can communicate over hundreds and hundreds of miles with each other using the water as a medium. They can see through you. They see through each other. If I'm a dolphin looking at you right now, I see your blood moving. I see your heart beating because I'm seeing with my ears. I'm sending the sonar to you. It's reflecting just like a sonogram in a hospital. And so we now know dolphins have individual names for each other, that they actually identify each other with a particular specific name. So there's a lot that we're learning there. And I believe that someday, if given the opportunity, and if it's taken seriously enough, we'll be able to, using computers, be able to communicate with them. I don't know if we're going to be happy with what they have to say.
Thanks for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and check out the full episode. All links are in the description. Be nice, be happy, be cool.